Hey everyone, so today is the day, the world premiere of The Game Changers. I've been waiting to watch this film for quite a while. I'm pretty excited to go see it. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride real quick, and then give you guys a little bit of a movie review. Also, I'm like repping my vegan shirt, getting asked where you get your protein like 12 times a day. Pretty fitting for this movie, I think. Let's get started. Alright, I've been waiting a long time for this, and it's finally here. I'm so pumped, but I can't vlog much of it because I'm kind of in a time crunch and I gotta go, so I'll see you guys there. Also, I know this isn't like a what I eat in a day video or anything, but I figured I would at least show you what I'm snacking on the way there for dinner. Literally, just some sweet potato. This is a purple sweet potato, and it is oh so pretty and delicious. And this is just a regular sweet potato here. And literally just a bag of greens. And not the most exciting thing, but you know, I'm a basic boy. What can I say? And also, I was in a time crunch. So what can you do? Hey y'all, so I didn't actually plan on vlogging this, so the lighting's not going to be that good. I actually only have this one little car light right here, but I just wanted to get my first thoughts on the film right after I saw it. And all I can say is wow. Absolutely wow. I'll fill you in on some of the details later, but all I'm going to say is people were not lying when they said this was going to be the most influential plant-based documentary ever made. So I think I'm going to head back home, back where there's better lighting, and I'll give you guys a proper movie review. Whoa, that was quick. The power of post-production is pretty cool, don't you think? So I originally intended for this to actually be a review video, but now that I've watched it, it might just end up being like praising it a little bit too much, so just so you know. I really found it pretty hard to critique the film. It was really well shot, well produced, and well cited. I mean, James Cameron was the producer, so I'm not sure what I expected. Although there might be like one small thing that some vegan/plant-based people will kind of critique, but we'll get to that in just a minute. First off, let's kind of go through the highlights. The first thing I really enjoyed about this documentary is it wasn't just a bunch of information just thrown at you. There was a lot of information in the film, but it was actually told through the framework of an individual story, retired MMA fighter James Wilkes. After suffering a nasty knee injury, James embarked on a journey to find anything he possibly could to give his body the edge in his recovery. And this whole film is really told through the framework of him digging up scientific literature about whole food plant-based nutrition and meeting elite athletes that are absolutely thriving on a whole food plant-based diet. Really what I'm trying to say is it was just nice to have a narrative to a documentary rather than just pure information. So this film really just highlights the benefits a whole food plant-based diet has for athletic performance and destroys the myth once and for all that you need animal protein to perform at an elite level. There's really just too many athletes to cover in this one video, but I'll give you some of the most notable ones in my opinion. We have world record holding strongman Patrick Baboumian, bodybuilder Nimai Delgado, cyclist Dotsie Bosch, runner Scott Jurek, former NFL player Lou Smith, 400-meter champion Morgan Mitchell, and wait for it, Arnold freaking Schwarzenegger. Just the fact that the man, Arnold, is in this film telling people to eat less meat and that you don't even need it to be strong is reason enough for most people to listen. But just in case you're a little more research-minded like I am, this film has a really extensive and seemingly bulletproof works cited list at the end as well. So there was two scenes that particularly stood out to me. One was the one I'm sure a lot of people know about, where they had 3 college football players eat either a plant-based meal or a typical meat-based meal and then sent them off to bed. This is where they measured the strength, size, and frequency of the erections they had at night. And let me tell you, the results, they were pretty telling. Seriously, the whole theater was just cracking up at this part of the movie. And for good reason, you know, sometimes a little humor goes a long way. And one of the other scenes that really stood out to me was one with Damian Mandor, who is the founder of the International Anti-Poaching Foundation. It was really sort of a tear-jerking moment. He was describing how much he loves these animals he protects every day on the savannah and how he has dedicated his entire life to protecting them, only to go home every night and put another animal on his plate and continue to tune out the cognitive dissonance about how he really felt about it. One day he just faced the facts and just realized he was full of crap. So he decided to take a note from the gorillas that he protects and eat plants. Overall, the film was absolutely fantastic. I really don't have many gripes with it at all. It was really great. But there might be one potential problem in this film that might trigger some people who are vegan for animal rights only. The film didn't really talk about animal rights or cruelty pretty much at all. I do understand the idea of people saying, hey, you didn't talk anything about animal rights, man, come on, we gotta save the animals. But at the end of the day, this film wasn't really about animal rights, it was about athletic performance. So while I think this film would have benefited from just a little bit more material on animal cruelty, I can see why they left it out, I guess. But hey, if you go plant-based for athletic performance, health, the environment, or really whatever, you're still getting all the compassionate benefits of a vegan diet anyway. So maybe that's the idea they had with this film. Alright, so this video is getting just a bit long, so I think I'm going to have to wrap it up there. I would love to talk more about how awesome this film was later, but until then, I guess you're just going to have to see it for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you got any value out of this video, please consider adding value back by hitting that like button, commenting, and hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell icon next to it. It really helps me out. Alright everyone, until next time, I'm out of here, I'll see you soon, and God bless.